И всем привет, канал MitrichPlay, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Dragon Age Inquisition. Так. Все готовы отчитаться, да? Месть торговой гильдии. Какие-то квесты Варика. Послать глядящего в небо в оплот. Угу. Угу. Так, а что осталось по квестам? Это ресурсы. 18 часов.
Let's see what we have.
А, собственно, и все, да?
To work?
Гнома в руках винотори.
Let us begin.
С кем-то надо было поговорить. С гонцом каким-то. С Калином. О том, что выяснила Дагна.
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong. Probably. Does it matter? They're just stories. We fought demons. They're real. And they died.
Your worship, may I deliver a message from Lord Adonochello Trantovativa? His lordship accepts your request for a duel for the affection of Lady Montelier. He awaits your pleasure in Val Royaux.
Tell Lord Otranto I look forward to settling this honorably.
At once, Inquisitor. He wishes you a speedy journey to the capital.
Speedy Journey. Будем на дуэли махаться за Жозефину.
No red lyrium, no allies, and soon Samson will have no armor, I hope.
You hope?
Dagna's started work on her red lyrium samples, but she needs more details on the armor. We found orders in the mine. They mention Maddox, a name I did not expect to hear.
Another voice from your past?
In a way, this is complicated. Maddox was a mage in Kirkwall's circle. Samson smuggled letters between him and his sweetheart. Eventually, Samson was caught. That's why he was cast out of the Order. Maddox was made tranquil and became a skilled craftsman of magical items. Samson must have rescued him.
Having an inside man among Samson's forces would be invaluable, if we could convince him.
I couldn't say. I've lived around Tranquil most of my life, and I've never understood them. It seems Maddox built Samson's armor for him, and maintains it still. Tranquil and Kirkwall needed rare and expensive supplies for their enchantments. Supplies we can trace. I can have our men kick down some doors, Inquisitor. Samson's armor might lead us right to his stronghold.
Интересно. Блять. Доступна задача. Но ты издеваешься, да? Я только указания раздал. Нам уже нельзя. Хотя Джозефина 45 минут. Может успеть.
I am Lord Otranto of Antiva, rightfully betrothed of Lady Josephine Montillier. Songs of your exploits have spread to my city, Inquisitor. It's humbling to make your acquaintance. It is a pity it will not last longer. Before we duel, I trust you find the weapon to your satisfaction.
Rapiers will do, if you're out of your depth with a more substantial weapon.
Very good. Let us begin. An admirable start, Inquisitor. Perhaps House Trevelyan isn't the obscure backwater I've heard it to be. I'm glad Lady Montillier isn't here, exquisite as I've heard her appearance to be. Cutting you down in front of Josephine would have given a poor first impression of House Otranto to my bride.
Josephine doesn't want this engagement. Call it off.
To what purpose? You can't think I'd...
Stop!
Josephine.
Lady Montillier, what a pleasure to...
What are you doing?
Josephine, I can't take the chance that you might have to marry him.
That's not your decision. The Inquisition needs you. I need you. Yet you threw yourself into danger. Why do this? Why risk everything we've built? Why risk your life?
Because I love you.
You do?
He does?
Yes, Josephine. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Well fought.
Lord Otranto.
I'd assumed your liaison with the Inquisitor was an affair of passion or convenience, Lady Montillier. But I'm not fool enough to stand in the way of true affection. The Otrantos regretfully withdraw the terms of our betrothal.
Thank you.
Do not thank me.
I know when I'm outmatched.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about arranging the duel.
Given that you're in one piece, body and dignity, I forgive you. Just do kiss me again. I can't stop thinking about your duel in Val Royeaux. Running into the middle of the crowd, the noise, the swords flashing. I was so worried for you, but at the same time, well, it was the most exciting thing I've seen in ages.
You do remember what this Inquisition has been doing, don't you?
Allow me to correct myself. The most exciting thing I have seen that didn't threaten to stop my heart. You know, when I first laid eyes on you back at Haven, I hadn't an inkling we'd become so close.
But you at least told yourself, my, what a stunningly handsome man.
You are too much. These moments seem so dear, especially given your greater calling. Sometimes I must remind myself that I'm required to share you with the rest of the world.
The world may want my time, Josephine, but you have my heart.
Then I count myself happy, beyond compare.
И жили они долго и счастливо. И умерли в один день завтра. Так. Котловина, да? А я не помню, у нас вроде бы все квестовые арки наших спутников закончились. Или нет? Или что-то осталось? Ну, вроде все. И хорошо. А то этот бесконечный трёп уже начинает надоедать. Так, тут последние два осколка на этой карте остались, а больше вообще нет. Отстань, 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 отстань. Нет меня. Меня нет. Твою мать, наверху, что ли? Ну да. А как туда залезть? У нас сегодня по плану добить эту карту. И все. Попробовать что-то еще сделать, с кем-то поговорить. Может, какие-то крафтовые квесты повыполнять. Насколько я понимаю, на этой карте у нас последний дракон. Ну, не считая нежити корифея. Вне этой карты у нас останется только основной сюжет и глубинные тропы. Так что туда мы и пойдем. Блять, да откуда они берутся? Я же вас перебил всех. Так, я вспомнил, подожди. Я в сотый раз вспомнил, что забыл сдать трофеи.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency.
As you...
Yes.
You know, I caught him down there after. His face went as red as a sunburnt nug.
Yeah?
Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stone Bear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours.
Чего? Мы... Мы впечатлили оплот. А, это наш агент, которого мы сюда послали. Он докачал нашу репутацию.
Have you found a way through that wall of ice around the Hackonites' old fortress?
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
I'd like to hear more about Stone Bear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Ah, words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakon.
Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They bound their god to the dragon and set it upon your people. Then they died and Hakon's voice went silent. We did not know why until now.
What do the Jaws of Hakon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakonites care only for Hakon Winter's Breath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire. Well,
Sore, but better. Did I thank you for bringing the broth?
Yes, but I don't.
this blood. My blood? No, I can't.
Interesting. What drew so many spirits to this place, I wonder?
Действительно.
American. American. Hi. I need to. I must find you. Fanan, I'm dreaming. No. Talana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Solus, this seems like something you might be able to help with.
Pain drew the wraiths, but this spirit touched the mind of someone who cared for Inquisitor Ameridan.
Ameridan? Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
Inquisitor Ameridan died saving Orlais from a dragon. How could history just forget that?
Not forgotten. Forbidden. Darkspawn in the north. All of Orlais afraid. No one could know. Orlais must stand unstained, no fear to falter. Please, my friend, for both our peoples. They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming, then dead.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You have done all she asked of you. Be free.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Want to look at the orders.
Hey, you all right?
Новая способность. Щит. Да не, это, не знаю, это бесполезная штука.
There! It's all understood!
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold for Hakon's glory!
Die! Someone help!
Чтобы нас остановить, этого маловато.
You'll perish from curiosity before I do.
Ай-яй-яй. Зелья. Зелье надо пополнять.
May I help you, Inquisitor?
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Talana. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Andraste's dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Talana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders? This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
When I held the Avar at Stone Bear Hold, we learned that the jaws of Hakon once bound their god soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Ameridan faced was powerful, and accompanied by hostile Avar.
You believe they could be one and the same? But that would mean... Of course! Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the Second Blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This Avar god dragon could have endangered the Orlesian Empire had Ameridan not stopped it. That explains why he would accept such a dangerous mission. And likely how he died.
It seems Inquisitor Ameridan saved Orlais 800 years ago. It's time to honor his legacy. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hackonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Ameridan going upriver to, someplace with spires? While you search upriver, I'll continue studying these buckles. That, sounded better in my head.
I'll speak with you later.
Поищите шпили выше реки. Что это значит? А, так он меня сюда ведет. Стопудово. Да. Тут закрыто просто.
This is brilliant. This must be what the spirit meant. Excellent find. From what I can see, this is an ancillary station. Likely a scouting post for the larger structure to the east. What can it tell us about where Inquisitor Ameridan went?
Да, очень интересно.
This is Tevinter, from well before the last Inquisitor's time. I understand they use such tiles as locks. Interesting, though not likely related to Ameridan.
Я, конечно, извиняюсь. А что сделать-то надо? Наступать? Подожди.
I got Professor Kenrick here safely. The rest is up to you.
Lady Harding was quite nimble in the wilderness.
I'll be watching to make sure the Hackonites don't come back.
Brilliant! Look at that!
Так, а как второй открыть? Ну, первый я помню, потому что я гуглил «Морозная котловина» на скрин, какую-то картинку, на превьюшку. Угу. А ну-ка. Бля, да стойте вы на месте. Как остановить вас, мудачье? Почему это не работает? Так. В смысле, блядь? А, 9. А что не так? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Не работает. Долбаный интернет. Угу. Почему в этих гайдах никогда нет картинок? Так, 7, 3, 1, 9, 5. Если это первое. 7. 3. 1. 9. 5. 4, 6, 2, 8, 5. Четыре. 6. 2. 8.
Brilliant.
5.
Look at that.
Кинжал. Кинжал, блять, мне дали кинжал. У меня всего один разбойник. И тот дух, который, в принципе, орудует кинжалами. И того я с собой не беру. Мне дали кинжал. Восхитительно. А там чё? Ничего.
It's no good.
Может, к нему подойти надо. Он так снимается.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed.
That's something you don't see every day.
A pair of shrines. This one is clearly Andrastian, albeit from a very early period, likely pre-divine. But this is Elven, one of their gods. What was it? Every mother finds Druffalo among sleeping juniper groves. G something, the one with the deer.
That would be Gillinan, mother of the Huller.
Yes! Brilliant, thank you. Oh, that would have bothered me all day.
2 shrines for 2 lovers. Inquisitor Emeridon and Talana. Maybe Talana was an elf.
Oh, yes, that's good. The Chantry expunged references to elves before the Exalted March on the Dales. They erased the Canticle of Shartan. They must have done the same to Talana.
You think this is where Emeridon died?
No, this was a site of preparation, not burial. Emeridon and Talana put up this shrine together.
Look at those flowers. They're not native to the area. What if they were left at the shrine as an offering?
Yes, a night of prayer before battle against the dragon. But then where? Where? We're missing something. What are we missing? Oh, where did you go?
Professor, look at this. Shartan 10-7 and Transfigurations 10-1.
Shartan is dissonant. And before them, empty, outstretched, lay the land which led to the gates of Minrathous.
А, я понял. Мы сейчас опустим вот этой штукой вон те штуки. И вот эта штука пульнет этот заряд куда-то.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world.
Brilliant! When the Imperium abandoned this fortress, they left the wall of ice to lock the door behind them?
And every lock has a key.
Like these trail markers. Emeridon must have known how to use them. If they can melt through the ice, that must be where Emeridon sealed away the dragon.
I'll follow the markers and see what we can find.
А мне, видимо, надо теперь каждую из них активировать, да? Чтобы это колдовство разморозило стену. Видимо, так.
This must be the area the spirit referred to.
Так, мне написали, что Жозефина готова отчитаться, надо ее послать. На дело.
Are we certain these trail markers will burn through this wall of ice around the fortress?
Given that the trail markers retain enough energy to illuminate one another, I see no reason to worry.
You think these things will get us through that giant fortress wall?
Нам крайне важно найти способ разрушить доспех Самсона. Раз уж он такой крутой. Да нет. Давайте вы нас не видели. Не до вас вообще сейчас. Не до вас. Там вас войска Инквизиции недалеко, вот с ними сражайтесь. Да ёптать. Можно как-то пройти. Как-нибудь. Без стычек. Нам вон аж куда. Когда они чистокол успели поставить? Смотри, они каждый лагерь обнесли. Молодцы какие. Ох, ё. Это что-то как-то далековато, нет? А как мы туда? Отсюда, что ли? Ну да, разве что. Отсюда. Блять, высоко.
One down.
Back me up!
А где остальные? Какого, блядь, происходит?
$800 years is a long time to expect a path to stay pristine. We'll have to find another way.
Тут уже не пройдешь, да? Ну, ясно, куда. Куда нам идти, ясно. В общем и целом. Плотва. Охраняете.
One down.
800 лет прошло, представляешь? Это ж как надо, блядь, строить? Чтоб буквально на века. Ну хотя, может, ты Винтер не строил все это. Может, это, знаешь, гастарбайтеры. Гномы строили.
We are almost to the fortress.
Так, там тоже нас встречают. Классная у них магия, а. Сопротивление ко всем видам, походу, магии у них.
Your gods are weak, Inquisitor! You will see the power of Hakon when we destroy the lowlands!
I don't think we're taking this fortress with a direct assault. Anybody got a better idea? The Avar at Stone Bear Hold might have some ideas.
А, ну да. Подождете. Надо Жозефину послать. Если она, конечно, пошлется. Блин, выследить Самсона. Не хочет она. Ладно.
Инквизитор?
Как хочешь. Так, я так понимаю, сейчас мы будем штурмовать крепость. И где-то там найдем дракона.
When you are ready, you have our blades, Inquisitor.
You said that the jaws of Hakon first tried binding their god in mortal form hundreds of years ago.
What of it?
In our search for Inquisitor Emeridon, we learned that he came here to fight a great dragon 800 years ago. A dragon that came from the mountains with Avar warriors to attack the lowlands.
Your last Inquisitor must have fought well to stop Hakon himself.
You're not bothered by the idea that our Inquisitor killed your god?
He didn't kill him. That would have been easier. Whatever fight your Inquisitor finished, the jaws of Hakon started. I find no fault with a warrior defending his people.
Do the Avar gods take mortal form on a regular basis?
No, the gods belong in the land of dreams. Whether it is their wish or some augurs that brings them here, battle tears will be shed. The skulls say the Lady of the Skies took mortal form when Tyrda Brightaxe first led the Avar to the mountains. They say many things about Brightaxe and the Lady.
I'll speak with you later.
Fair hunting. When you are ready, you have our blades, Inquisitor.
I'd like to talk about Storvacker, your hold beast.
What would you know?
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred, that no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
Now that we know what the Hackonites are doing, the oath no longer applies.
Yes. Storvacker is kin of our hold. In binding her, they broke peace. We may strike as we will. Had they continued this foolish plan but left our hold beast alone, it would be less clear. We are lucky that Storvacker likes to find trouble. Keeps the hold busy.
Why was a bear so important to your hold?
Storvacker is not a bear.
Блин.
They're our gods. We bring her gifts of food.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
Then it is good you rescued Storvacker. You are now a friend in her eyes. Perhaps she will speak well of you to other bears. You may find friends among the beasts. Or perhaps not. Bears do not always listen. Well, when you are ready, you have our blades, Inquisitor.
I'd like...
What would you know? Well, when you are ready, you have our blades.
I'm ready to attack the jaws of Hakon.
Good. They will pay the blood price for what they have done. Your Skald and your Scout are here. We can plan the assault.
Oh, I like the sound of Skald. It's more dramatic than Professor. Yes, well, everything we've found out about Inquisitor Emeridon suggests that he never emerged from that Tevinter fortress.
If that is where your Inquisitor defeated Hakon, that is where the jaws of Hakon must perform the rite to free him.
Inquisitor Emeridon saved the lowlands from an Avar invasion. We cannot do any less.
You really have no problem with us killing your god?
Gods cannot be reborn until they die. Hakon needs a good rebirthing.
If you say so.
With its ice wall melted, the fortress is open to attack. We must strike soon, before our foes recover.
They're already trying. I've got most of our forces defending the shrine from Hackonites who want to restore the wall.
We don't have time to drag siege equipment through the forest to take down those walls.
A siege? We have no need of rock throwers and rams.
I'm no warrior, but with Lady Harding's forces defending the shrine and no way to breach the walls...
Lowlanders. Why not climb the walls?
Your warriors can get over those walls before the Hackonites stop them?
This is not a war, Stone Daughter. This is a raid. We strike at night, clad lightly. We climb the wall and open the gate from inside.
Годится.
If Stonebear Hold can open the gates, we'd be grateful.
The jaws of Hakon have been bugs in my bedroll for months, Inquisitor. We owe you thanks.
Inquisition forces will feign weakness near the shrine. That'll draw some of them away from the fortress.
Not too many, I hope.
Yes, save some for us.
Все, в бой.
Right, Inquisitor. Husk and I will climb over.
I'll be there to catch Parv when he slips.
Of course you will. You'll be behind me after all.
Where the guard?
I've got him.
There! It's the Lowlanders!
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold for Hakon's glory!
The Avar were true to their word. No sign of the dragon. It must be in there. Kill the rogue! Kill a damn warrior!
To arms!
Beware the wards! They will sap your strength.
The ward is destroyed. I had not considered how fighting in our world might affect the fate. This cold is magical in origin. It will kill us if we do not hurry.
Да ты чё?
The cold isn't so bad here.
Выбрать зелье. Чё тут настолько опасно?
We should probably hurry. There's no good kind of crazy ritual chanting.
Да мы торопимся, торопимся.
Meet the might of Mountain Father. Crush the creed of Corp the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely. Scour the skies of spirits sour.
Тут что-то есть.
Gerd Harrofson, called the Cutter, Wyvern Slayer, Lowland Bane.
Так. У товарищей уровень.
The Hakonite leader is calling the spirit of Hakon into his own body.
Is he insane?
Ну, очевидно, да.
Die! Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated. Meet the might of Mountain Father. Crush the creed of Corp the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely. Scour the skies of spirits sour. Gerd Harrofson, called the Cutter, Wyvern Slayer, Lowland Bane. Begs of Hakon, bring his body, bloody blessings, cold and pain!
А вон дракон.
There's the Hakon dragon. At least it's not moving yet.
Так, валим, валим, валим.
The might of Mountain Father, crush the creed of Korth the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely, scour the stars of spirits sallow.
I need help!
Gerd Harofson, Cord the Cutter, Wyvern Slayer, Lowland Bear. Begs of Hakon, bring his body, bloody blessings, cold and pain!
Что ж ты так надрываешься, дядь? Опа. Нычка.
Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated.
Так, все, командос. В бой. Нас ждут смертники.
Meet the might of Mountain Father, crush the creed of Korth the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely, scour the skies of spirits sallow. Gerd Harofson, Cord the Cutter, Wyvern Slayer, Lowland Bane. Begs of Hakon, bring his body, bloody blessings, cold and pain! Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated. Meet the might of Mountain Father, crush the creed of Korth the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely. Scour the skies of spirits sour. Gerd Harofsson, called the Cutter, Wyvern Slayer, Lowland Bane.
Так, а куда идти-то?
Bring his body, bloody blessings, cold and pain!
Сюда, да? А ну-ка, на-ка.
We must disrupt the ritual first. Then Hakon can be harmed.
Face me and die, Inquisitor! Your predecessor could not stand against me. You shall fall as well. I am the cold bite of wit.
Watch yourself, he's putting out the fires!
I am Hakon Reborn!
The cold is worse near the creature.
Death to the Lowlanders!
Как-то на возрожденного бога не тянет.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor? How fares Draken? Has he brought the chant to the whole world yet?
Inquisitor American, you disappeared in 120 Divine, around the time of the signing of the Navaran Accord.
You say it as though it was... How long?
You were the last Inquisitor. There has not been another since you disappeared 800 years ago.
Draken was my oldest friend. He would have sent someone to find me.
You never had the chance. The dark spawn that rose in the Underfells threatened all of Orlais.
I see. Tilana escaped the battle. Did she... Do the records say what became of her?
She returned to the island. From what we can tell, she died trying to reach you through dreams.
I asked her not to. She was a good hunter and the love of my life, but she never... I never wanted this job. Hunting demons was so much simpler than politics.
Inquisitor Ameridan, how could the leader of the Seekers be a mage?
Has history forgotten so much? I was not a seeker myself, as most Inquisitors were. I used my magical gifts in the hunting of demons in Maleficarum. Do the Seekers no longer welcome the aid of mages?
No, that was forgotten. Among many other things.
Cassandra is a Seeker. And after the Seekers went rogue, she discovered the truth about them.
We learned they developed the Rite of Tranquility.
You mean sundering one from the Fade? The Seekers do it briefly when granting an initiate their abilities.
It has become a way to control mages deemed dangerous. They are left tranquil, permanently.
Killing a man is ugly work. You learn not to look to it as your first recourse. Sundering them from the Fade is easy. Bloodless. I told them spreading such a solution would lead to abuse. They swore that would never happen. They promised. I am so sorry.
Cassandra will rebuild the Seekers into an organization to be proud of again. With the Inquisition's help.
Then you both have my thanks. I was a good hunter. I did not want to lead an organization, but Draken told me I was needed. As I suspect you were needed.
It hasn't been all bad.
I am glad to hear it. And sorry to burden you with my unfinished business. The dragon carries the spirit of an Avar god. I lacked the strength to kill it. My own magic was able to bind us all, locked in time. But when the cultists drew that spirit into another vessel, it disrupted my bindings. It is breaking free.
I'd be honored to finish what you started.
Thank you. The passage of years can be delayed, but not ignored. I will soon join Talana at Andraste's side. Take this. It holds the last few memories of an old hunter who was neither as wise nor as strong as he thought. Fight well, Inquisitor. I am honored to have met you.
We need to stop the dragon. It still carries the spirit of Hakon.
Надо остановить, остановим.
Seriously? Swords and shields. How did you find that cereal? Scrape it off the...
Так. Посох у нас. Лучшие шмотки нам дали. Ну, такой себе. Ну ладно, пусть будут. Мы их позолотим, будут сиять. Напоследок пробежимся. О, отменный доспех для Солоса.
Bottom of a barrel in Dust Town?
It was research.
We have a plan. Heron and...
Телосложение плюс 5. Надо по-любому за ними идти.
I can deal with the dragon. My spirit companion believes we can seal the dragon away, even if we cannot kill it. It is less clear whether I can do so without sealing myself in as well. But I have little choice. This beast will wreak devastation across Olay unless we stop it now.
It's a damn fine story. Shame nobody found it till now.
He did not do it for recognition. He did it because it was necessary.
Хитрость плюс 5.
If I must go to the end of Thedas itself for Draken. Friends on my side. Anna and Heron have been arguing about Heron using delirium to fight demons. Some things never change. Arena has a new alchemical trick she wants to try, like pitch or tar. But stronger. A recipe straight from Orzammar. They argue, fuss, and mock each other mercilessly. And I would be lost without them.
The more things change.
A dwarf getting on someone's nerves. I can't imagine.
This Orena sounds like good people.
Да что такое?
I dislike being so far from home. Alam Shara.
Блин, они ведь хотят еще, чтобы я на остров сплавал. Где-то тут дракон.
Eat me. The Darkspawn have grown stronger. Some of my brothers would let those creatures destroy Olay. They think Draken know better than the Imperium. But if we do not stand with the humans against the Darkspawn, we might lose everything we have gained. I will fight this Avar Dragon for you, Draken. And then we shall drive back the Darkspawn together.
But he died here. And the elves ignored the second blight as it spread across Olay. So began the animosity that led to the destruction of the Dales.
Looks like the jaws of Hakon indirectly destroyed the Dales.
Ну где дракон-то? А, вон он. Смотри-ка, ни одной виверны. Как ветром сдуло.
Lowlanders, I am the breath of winter, the cold wind of war. Join me in battle and die!
Да сука ты. Стой на месте. Он издевается.
You gain glory in death. Cold. I am war. You fight well. A worthy battle.
One down.
I've never gotten to see you take down a dragon in person. I must say, it's fun to see it up close.
I appreciate the assistance.
My pleasure. Inquisitor Meriden would have been proud that you finished what he started. It's strange. History forgot so much of who he was. They never knew he died saving everyone. Do you ever feel that way?
Right now, half of Thedas would recognize me on sight.
Right, but they see the Inquisitor, this larger-than-life figure. Every time you're more than just a person to someone, you're also less than a person to them. They don't see that a real normal man fought the Avar and killed that dragon. And they certainly don't know about your strange fixation with Elfroot.
My feelings for Elfroot are classified, Scout Harding.
I'll carry your secret to my pyre. And for what it's worth, nice work, Trevelyan. Anyway, I'll be at camp if there's anything here you want to finish up. Otherwise, see you at Skyhold.
Тушку мне отдайте. Модификатор восстановления способностей 20%. Круто. Так, нам надо на остров сплавать. И на этом с этой картой будем заканчивать. Поговорить с этой.
I should not have asked you to come with me. Though I know you would not have stayed behind. You are a dreamer. And this dragon the Avar have tamed carries a demon inside it. I can see how its presence hurts you. You should be at Halam Shirar reminding our people of our alliance with Draken. Not here, risking death with me. Still, in the old tongue, your name, Talanadas, means nothing is inevitable. I will remember... and hope.
Meriden was correct. The presence of such a powerful spirit would have caused a dreamer like Talana immeasurable pain.
No. Inquisitor, you have done more for us than most who are of Stonebear Hold. It is not right that a guest do so much. The Hold has spoken, and you are no guest. You are kin. More than that, your deeds have earned a legend mark worthy of one who broke the jaws of Hakon. From today, you are known to us as Inquisitor First Thor.
I will be worthy of the gift you give me, Thane Sunhair.
I cannot say that all Avar will be allies with the Lowlands. But your story will be told across the Frostbacks.
I'd like to talk...
What would you know? Walk.
Что такое?
I hear you judge wrongs among your people, Inquisitor. If you are willing, I ask you to judge Storvacker.
I'm sorry?
As a warrior of our hold, Storvacker should have died rather than submit to the vile ritual the Jaws of Hakon had prepared. It is unclear whether the Augur or I should judge such a thing. You are here. I would be grateful.
Very well. I wouldn't want life in the hold to become unbearable.
Ugh. Storvacker, will you speak to the hold for your deeds?
Лишить сладкого.
I assume she gets choice scraps now and then. Storvacker, no treats for a week.
Yes. Fulna should not have snuck her honey cakes. Perhaps she will fight better with less fat on her. Inquisitor first, Thor.
I'll speak with you later.
Farewell.
Мы осудили медведицу. Круто. Так. Да, нам не хватает 8 осколков. Прикол. И где их взять? Надо погуглить, может, читами как-то можно. Серию будем заканчивать. Ссылка на плейлист в описании. Подписывайся на канал, ставь лайк, оставляй несколько комментариев. Все, всем пока.